this is Dawn Michelle, and this is Makeup or Breakup. And today I'm really excited to be showcasing this rather new makeup for me. It's the first time I think I've had this company on my channel, and this is Melt Cosmetics. What's inside the box? Let's see. Okay, I'm opening the box here. Oh, how cute. And it says, "Thank you, we love you." Oh, how pretty. I just had to get this one. This is the Muerte eye palette. The packaging is just gorgeous on this, as I knew it would be. I got this on pre-order and I just couldn't resist. I took it out of the box and it shares similar packaging, but if you look carefully, you will see that this is raised. Do you see that? It's raised. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. And this is the back end, the roses. Muerte in Spanish means death. But this palette is nothing to... I could die over this palette. Look at this. Can you see all that? All the colors? I'm going to take this right off here so you can see. Look at that. Look at those colors. Aren't they beautiful? These colors are sumptuous, deep, dark. I'll just give you the names here. The first one's Angelito, which I believe means little angel. Lagrimas. Duelo, which, duelo, I think that means pain. Panteon. I hope I'm pronouncing these right. Noche Eterna, which means eternal night. Katrina. Velolio. Sangre, which means blood. Corazon, which means heart. And Calaca. I could try, but it seems like it's a shimmer. Oh, God. Oh, look at that. And I put nothing down as far as a primer for this side of my eye. I think I'll do it for the other side just to see. But, okay. There is some fallout, but I'm not mad at it. Okay, so I'm going to go back in on this side with this color and see how it looks. And again, the shimmer stands out a bit more on this side simply because I have something for it to cling to, and it's a little paler on this side. Okay, so what should I use? I could do the reds, or I could do the blues, or the greens. I'm going to do the greens. Why not? Life is short. Blues are pretty too. Oh my God. Ooh, I could try the... You know what? I'm going to try... Okay. So I'm going to go in with this beautiful Duelo. And... oh my goodness. You see the color payoff, right? Oh my gosh. These are the green. This is the green side, guys. The first three colors on the left of the palette if you're facing the palette. And I'm gonna try this side. And this has no primer, no concealer, no nothing. And you see it's a lot more intense on this side than it is on this side. But I'm not hating it. It's nice to know that I can get a softer look if I need one. You know? Okay. Then I'm going to go in with this lovely color right here. This is Lagrimas. And again, this kickback, but I am not hating this. So I'm putting this directly on the, oh, look at that. And this is with no prep on the lid. On this side, it has prep on the lid. It's interesting because I feel it clings more, the Lagrima, without anything on the lid, whereas on this side, not as much. So that tells me that the formula is slightly different on that one than it is for the Duelo. And you see there is some fall up, but again, that can be cleaned up. It's not the end of the world. And I'm not digging hard into the pan. I'm lightly touching it, and it comes right off, which is beautiful. This Angelito is such a beautiful, beautiful shimmer. Oh, get that color. Okay, maybe I should put that in the center or right. Yeah, why not? Wow. And it comes off kind of chunky on my finger. There's a little grit to it, but I'm not hating it. Peacock color. Let's see if I can put it here so you can see. So I'm just gonna go in and blend this all to death. Literally. No, figuratively. Making this side. Again, this is the side that doesn't have any, you know, this side has. So I have to blend this more. I'm gonna go in with this little pointy end in Lagrimas. Just to touch up the bottom a little bit. Connection. Guys, seriously, what do you think? This is my first time ever using Melt, and I guess in this case you can believe the hype. I mean, I've seen so many videos online regarding Melt, and I said, well, maybe I might try this product, maybe one day, because they had those rounded ones that kind of came together in a stack, and I was like, oh, they're pretty, but I couldn't justify the price, and I'm like, I don't know. And then they came out with something like this, and this is just one of a two-part set. The other side is the other side of the skull. Packaging, the concept, glorious, beautiful, richly pigmented. They blend like a dream. Whether you use something to prep your eyes before or after, the only noticeable difference is in the intensity. But it's pretty intense without having to lay a foundation for it. It's a little softer, which, you know, you might prefer. If you want something more glam, you would definitely put on that concealer, eye primer, and get to work. It's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I'm loving it. It's so pretty. Oh, I'm in love. Now, this is part of the set that's called Amor Eterno, which means eternal love, obviously. And apparently they currently have, as of November 30th, they have free priority shipping on all orders and 70% off on their Black Friday sale. I don't know if you can see that there. They have very cohesive, very beautiful products, and I'm very impressed with the pigmentation and the presentation of these eye products. I mean, they're just gorgeous. I'm just trying to see the, they have eye pencils, they have liquid eyeliners. So the Vida palette is the opposite. Vida means life, Muerte means death. So light and day, day and night, life and death. So I just might now consider getting the Vida palette. The Vida palette is $58, and the Muerte palette is also $58. And I would just check out their website. They have some glorious, beautiful, smaller palettes that are not as fancy, that are at the $40 range, that you should definitely check out, like the Gemini palette, the Smoke Sessions palette, which I may start collecting on those. They have something like the stacks, like the Blueprint stack and the Baby Girl stack, and these cost about $35 right now, currently on sale. They're normally like $40. A Haze stack, Gunmetal stack. If I hadn't bought the Immortalis from Lime Crime, I probably would have bought that. A couple of things are sold out, so you may want to get on there. They also sell like single ones, and those go for $10. Might be something worth considering to check out. They have, you know, the typical colors and not anything really outstanding as far as uniqueness, but you might want to build your own palette. That might be something to think about. We'll post somewhere here or here the ingredient list for this particular palette. A little blurb about them. I understand they are a small independent brand. It says they were founded in 2012 when Laura Orellano and Dana Bomar identified that highly pigmented, ultra matte, bold shades of lipstick were missing from the cosmetics world. Melt Cosmetics set out to fill that void. The duo took their combined decade of experience in the makeup industry and working in retail and invested their life savings to create 5 shades that sold out the minute they launched online in May of 2013. Laura and Dana's marketing instinct and unique industry perspective allowed Melt Cosmetics to quickly bridge the gap between social media-centric and professionally acclaimed makeup brands, setting the bar for the independent brands that followed. In the fast-paced world of makeup, Melt is one of the biggest independent brands in existence. Today, it's more than a cosmetics brand. It embodies the freedom of expression through makeup while empowering its cult following to be unapologetically themselves, just like its co-founders. The story of Melt is not just another story about 2 young women who created a business that quickly outgrew their homes. It is about being unafraid to take the risks involved in pursuing your dreams, and the willingness to put customers at the center of it all. From highly pigmented lipsticks to innovative high eyeshadow stacks and highlighters, Melt's razor-sharp focus on creating cutting-edge products that are missing from the market continues to push the boundaries of what quality cosmetics should be. I really hope more companies come out with, and you're starting to see that more companies are coming out with more like installment plan options, which is the only reason really I'm able to afford to pick up, you know, Melt Cosmetics, because they offered a feature and installment plan. Because $58 is a lot to spend on a makeup palette, and for someone who's a drugstore girl, I could buy at least 5 palettes, 6 palettes with that type of money, and I'm banking a whole $58 on just one palette. Incredible pigments, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love it. $58 though is still a lot of money for a single palette. So that's something that you may want to keep in mind. I'm sure there's going to be more companies that are going to start broaching that. I think e.l.f. now is doing it, although e.l.f. has incredibly low prices to begin with. The fact that they're making themselves even more accessible by offering an installment plan, I think, is absolutely tremendous and so welcomed. And I hope more companies follow suit on that. So overall, would I recommend their eyeshadow? Based on this one palette alone, I am in love. What do you think? Did you get anything from the Amor Eternal collection? Let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, hit that like button, and even better, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you'll know my next video will be up. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for joining my latest makeup adventure, and I hope to see you in the next video. Take care.